first question: the Constitution of India is a creative blending of the nationalist voice and the colonial system of governance. Elucidate. So the first question are from Constitution of India. The Constitution of India is a creative blending of the nationalist voice and the colonial system of governance. Elucidate. The Indian Constitution is the lengthiest constitution of the world, and the constitution is inclusive and in words of B.R. Ambedkar is framed by ransacking all the known constitutions, which is why it includes best feature available and modified to suit the Indian needs. So Indian constitution is the lengthiest constitution in the world, and the constitution is inclusive, and the in words of B.R. Ambedkar is framed by ransacking all the known constitution, which is why it includes best feature available and modified to suit the Indian needs. So blending of national voice. So fundamental rights based on Karachi's resolution of Congress. So blending of national voice, fundamental rights based on Karachi's resolution of Congress, and then principle of DPSP, ban against sorry, ban against ban against animal slaughter, cooperative societies, and universal adult suffrage. The demand of Ambedkar, which got complete support from Nehru, and economic planning, socialist principles of Congress, preamble, fraternity, unity and integrity, secularism and socialism, and decentralization. Initially, as DPSP in composition and constitution was added as scheduled 73rd and 74th of the constitution. Education in mother tongue or vernacular languages, colonial imprints. Now discuss nature of democracy, parliamentary system, which was a colonial legacy, was adopted as the governance system for the independence India. Strong center, residuary powers with center, emergency provisions, and lack of financial autonomy for states were all borrowed from the colonial era. Parliamentary strong center here, residuary powers with center, emergency provisions, and lack of financial autonomy for states were all borrowed from the colonial era. Parliamentary provisions, annual financial system, ordinance making powers, and certain or parliamentary practices were continued. Ordinance making power and certain parliamentary practices were continued from the pre-independence time, and non-exclusive domains of legislature, executive, and judiciary. Interdependence among the three pillars was feature of British India. Bureaucracy in Indian civil service, which the Sardar Patel called steel frame of India. But I think this answer is not very effective, because here we can improve all the other domain and other factor. We can give inputs. The above features show that our constitution is blend of both nationalist voice and colonial system of governance. Just one example here given, two or three example given. So Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, Sardar Patel, and not good pretty. So here Gandhian principle of DPSP, ban animal slaughter, and universal adult suffrage, demand of Ambedkar, which got complete support from Nehru. Economic planning, socialistic principle of Congress, and preamble, fraternity, unity, integrity, and decentralization. So initially DPSP in constitution was adopted as schedule of 73rd and 74th of the constitution. Education is mother tongue or vernacular languages. So non-exclusive domains of legislature and executive and judiciary, interdependence among the three pillars was a feature of British India. Bureaucracy, Indian civil service, which the Sardar Patel called the steel frame of India. The above features show that our constitution is blend of both nationalist West and colonial system of governance. So thank you.